Welcome back, everyone. Here we are at level 3, the Piccu Station and SRAD research. And our main objective here is to locate Dr. Schweitzer's laboratory and find any evidence that we can send to President Suzuki so that he can send Gravis to prison for what he did to the Material Defender and Dr. Schweitzer's laboratory. And we have a new weapon here, the frag missile. And what this does is, you know the red spark that the explosive container shoots out? Well, the frag missiles shoot the exact same thing upon impact, like this. However, the only downside is it's a dumbfire missile. It doesn't home in on robots. Alright, put that to the homing missiles. Save the frag missiles for later. We'll probably need it for later. Or need them for later. So yeah, apparently, what we saw in the opening cutscene, the incident that happened at Schweitzer's laboratory, but that's what Gravis is doing. He actually sabotaged his laboratory in an attempt to kill him.
Automatic security lockdown completed.
But when he heard that Dr. Schweitzer survived the lab incident, he sent him to prison. He also did the same thing to the Material Defender Warp Core in an attempt to kill the Material Defender. And the Material Defender survived as well. Alright, there's a force field down here, but I saw a switch underneath this platform. Go ahead and shoot at it. And now we can go in here. Start blowing some shit up. There you are. God, I think my aim's a little bit off today. Oh well. Let's just continue on. We can't go this way, so we'll have to go this way. Oh sure, fly around the napalm. Why didn't I see that coming? There we go. Shoot that switch to lower that force field. And we shall continue on. Oh, by the way, here's the explosive container that I was talking about. See the red bomb logo on there? Do not stand close to it when you set it off, because it will do some serious damage to your ship's shield. So what do we have here? We have a tower and 4 smaller towers surrounding it. And one of the towers ended up zapping me. And if we fly to the other side, we find that there is another force field preventing us from progressing. Well, what are we supposed to do here? Well, let's see. Lightning strike this tower, which goes to this tower, which zapped my ship. Well, let's examine these towers. See these wires right here? They're pretty much the vulnerable point of these 4 outer towers. So let's see what happens if we shoot them. Apparently we can blow up these towers by shooting at their exposed innards. Let's go ahead and do that to all 4 of the outer towers and see what will happen to the central tower. It can no longer discharge and it self-destructs. And when that happens, this force field goes down, which means we can progress on. There we go. And there's a secret right here. And inside we got some shield and an Orbot. And another brand new weapon here. And this is a different type of weapon. What we picked up is called a Gun Boy. And it is listed as a countermeasure weapon. And what countermeasure weapons are, they're basically deployable explosive weapons. Much like the proximity bombs from the previous game. However, the Gun Boy is not really an explosive weapon, but it is a deployable weapon. Basically, what it is, it's like a mini combat sentry that you can deploy and lay down in certain areas. Pretty much to set up traps and defenses when you're not around and stuff like that. It's a pretty effective weapon.
Warning. Irregular temperature fluctuation on levels 2 and 3. Caution to the dawn.
And here's another secret, which has an invulnerability power-up in there. That door is locked. Can't go in there. Force field here. What can I talk about here? Well, I have recently been getting into getting interested into a couple of specific game series. Let's see, there's a switch here, primary power coupling engaged, and I assume there's also a switch on this side as well. There is. And flipping both of these switches opens up that door that we couldn't open earlier. Oh boy. Red gyro. And I'm on fire. Ah, shit. Aha! Can't set me on fire now, sucker. Alright, let's go in here.
Communications data link is currently offline. We're sorry. Please reconnect and try again.
Alright, so what are we supposed to do here? Well, apparently we gotta put the data link system back online. And to do that, we have to set these switches in the correct position. And there's really no other way to figure this out just by trial and error. And crap. Help me, Guidebot. There you see the Guidebot using this fire extinguisher. Very, very helpful. Thank you, Guidebot. So let's see here. This side, this monitor says that this side is correct, but this side is not. Let's see. There we go. Now they're both correct.
Station, this is SRAD dispatch. Your distress call has been received. Repeat. Your distress call has been received. Concord 6, you are now authorized for access to the armory. An SRAD containment group is en route to your position. ETA 0700. Dispatch out.
Okay. Oh, we picked up another Gun Boy, and the Guidebot got another power-up called the Guardian power-up. And what that does is that it'll allow the Guidebot to actually fly around your ship and fight off any robots that are attacking your ship. And it's pretty cool. I think I'll go ahead and use that sometime in this Let's Play. Ah! Help me, Guidebot! Alright. Much better. Thank you. Yeah, the Guidebot in this game compared to the Guidebot from Descent 2, really, really helpful. And most definitely not as annoying as the Guidebot from the previous game.
Power management system damage. Emergency reroute in progress.
Yeah, the Guidebot doesn't fire that many flares, and if he actually hits you with a flare, he actually apologizes for it. I'm serious. However, that very rarely happens. If I happen to get that on camera, I'd be really I'd be really grateful. Or whatever. But anyway, what's over here? There's an energy center here. Nothing else. Come back here, you. God, those Orbots are so hard to hit. That door is locked, so we'll have to go this way. So anyway, back to what I was saying earlier. I have been getting interested in a couple of game series. One of them being Mass Effect, which I might have mentioned in my Serious Sam Second Encounter Let's Play. I'm not too sure. Ah! Go away, damn you! Oh, I'm already extinguished. Anyway. Oh yeah, I have been getting into the Mass Effect series. I've been watching the Let's Play of Mass Effect from a Let's Player named Delando 3000. And I finished watching his Mass Effect 1 Let's Play, and I'm in the middle of his Mass Effect 2 Let's Play. And also, I've been getting into the Quake games. Yep, I'm finally getting into Quake now. And, I have been watching a Quake LP. This one in particular is from Mike Latt. I just finished watching his Quake 1 LP, and I just started watching his Quake 2 LP. So yeah, just by watching these Let's Plays, I'm really getting interested in these games. Oh, something I want to point out, during my practice run of this level, one of the squids ended up shooting at this napalm barrel, caught itself on fire, and exploded. I'm serious. It literally committed suicide by accident. Anyway, what do we have here? Oh, there's a security pass over here, which we needed to open up that door that was locked earlier. Ah! Guidebot, help me! Thank you, buddy. You're my best friend, Guidebot. Anyway, here's another secret area with homing missiles and a cloaking device, which I should have used earlier to take out these robots. But oh well. Now we got the security key to go through that locked door. Oh! I forgot to mention in the last video, this game also features an inventory system. And here we get to meet the Stinger. Yep, the Stinger is armed with homing missiles and melee attacks. And there are different types of Stingers in this game. One that shoots homing missiles, one that shoots concussion missiles, and one that shoots both. So yeah, they are quite dangerous robots. But anyway, I forgot to mention in the last video that this game has an inventory system which you can use with the bracket keys and the backslash key. And right now, the only thing I have in my inventory is my Guidebot, and I press the backslash key. I let him out. And now I got nothing in my inventory. But yeah, there are certain objectives in this game that requires you using your inventory. So yeah, it's quite imperative that you pay attention to your inventory, because there are some things that you have in there that you're gonna need to complete these missions. And I should have pointed this out in the last video, considering how I was carrying those security passes in my inventory. You know, the G1, R1, Y1, and X1 security passes. Those were all in my inventory, and I was using my inventory to use them at the terminal to gain access to minimum, medium, and maximum security. And Guidebot got a temporary antivirus. And what that does is he'll use it on a robot, and the robot will actually turn into a good guy for a few seconds. I'm not exactly sure how long, to be honest. I think like around roughly 20 seconds. I don't know. I rarely ever use the Guidebot's power-ups. So, I might be able to use it during this Let's Play. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's head on outside and fight off some new enemies. Now, these things on the ground, these things are called trackers. And there are many different types of trackers in this game. These orange trackers are armed with Gauss cannons, and they can move quite fast. And there's a turret there, also armed with a Gauss cannon, and another one right here. And here we got Stinger. Hey, you can see the Gauss cannon actually flipping him around. And he actually froze before he exploded. Yeah, sometimes when you destroy certain robots, they actually freeze in place before they explode, which is kind of strange. But anyway, yeah, the Gauss cannon, great for attacking the other robots and preventing them from shooting at you. Gives them a much harder time aiming. And there are a couple of enemies that can do the same thing to me. Anyway, let's now go inside this cave, which has an entrance shaped like a neatly carved head. You know, for some reason, this reminds me of the rock biters from Neverending Story. Anyway, let's go inside. Stinger set himself on fire. Ah! Wow, now he set me on fire by bumping into me. And fire's gone. And he almost shot me. Oh, that's alright. Like I said, the Guidebot will apologize if he ends up hitting you with his flare. Wasn't there a shield around here? Or did I pick it up? I think I picked it up. Anyway, there are 2, 3, 4 passageways here, but I am not going to bother going through them all because basically they lead to a lot of places for us to explore. And if I went ahead and started exploring, then we would be here all day. Where are you going? And he was frozen again. Yeah. Anyway, more trackers! There we go. Ooh, rapid fire. Yes, please. Oh, here we are in Dr. Schweitzer's laboratory. Let's dive right in.
MD. It seems that many of the research data cartridges have been destroyed during the crisis. However, I'm willing to bet that some of the robots themselves have such cartridges still locked into their memory chips. You need to get one of these cartridges from one of them.
Alright. Well, we'll have to keep an eye out for a data cartridge. And once we do find one, we'll have to put it in between these upload nodes. Then make our way back here, flip the switch, so that we can transfer the data to the data cartridge. And the data that we upload will provide the evidence we need to send Dravet to prison. And the thief has one of the data cartridges that we need. Now, I like how much easier it is to kill the thief in this game compared to Descent 2. And I flipped that switch to lock the door because as soon as I pick up that data cartridge, there's a materializer that will activate. So, anyway.
Good work finding the cartridge. Now you'll need to get to a data retrieval terminal and try to download any available research data onto it.
Alrighty. We shall go ahead and do that right now. Yeah, you'll see that data cartridge now appears on the screen, and it is now in my inventory, so I can switch back and forth between the cartridge and the guide bot. And we'll go ahead and use the data cartridge right here. Yeah, like I said, there are certain missions that require you to use your inventory, so pay attention. So, with the cartridge between the upload nodes, let's go ahead and activate it.
Indeed. Dispatch here. I'm not exactly sure how, but it seems that the virus is still active in the system and has generated a sort of mutated robot. Be careful in there. Destroy this thing and get the rest of that research from the terminal.
Alright. Well, folks, we have our first boss battle of Descent 3. Meet the Super Thief, who makes his entrance by panting like a dog. Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask. And the Super Thief is armed with flares and a laser cannon. And of course, he'll try to steal shit from your ship. And pretty much the best weapon to use against him is the valve cannon, so that you can knock him back and prevent him from reaching your ship. There we go. Got him. Oh, now with the Super Thief out of the way, we can now pick up the data cartridge, which now had the evidence we need to send to Suzuki.
Dispatch to MD. Hope you haven't had too much trouble with the lab system. They're in pretty bad shape, I'd imagine. Well, never mind. You've got the research data, and that's all that really matters. Get back out of there ASAP, and we'll see what exactly you found.
Alright, let's end this mission. And that was the Piccu Station and SRAD research. And don't ask, I don't know why the rest of the window shattered as I ended the level. But anyway, we now have the evidence we need to give to President Suzuki so that he can send Dravis to prison for what he done to the Material Defender and Dr. Schweitzer's laboratory. Excellent work. Dravis doesn't stand a chance against this evidence. Chapter 4. Payback Time. We thought you'd like to take the evidence to Suzuki yourself. We'll get you to Seoul. Your fighter craft may be viewed as hostile, so we'll drop you off in the subway. Watch out for the police spots that protect the city. Fly to the PTMC tower and deliver the evidence. Be sure to head back to the Red Acropolis afterwards so we can hear what happened. And we don't get any further info on robots or intelligence. So, I will see you guys next time in the next level.
Beagle dispatch to MD 1032. I'll be setting the Beagle down for refueling while you meet with Suzuki. The Corporate Executive Office Complex is the large structure in the center of the PTMC Plaza. See you later.
Alright. I'll go ahead and save my game right here. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.